Monday. Just going to turn this up. Hang on. Oh, I turned it down, didn't I? Turn it up. Here we go. Happy Monday from me and Minnie Moo, who's had a busy week. She's played all week with the landlord, and then she went on the weekend to play with her boyfriend. You. Where's Lolo? She loves him. And she's now very tired. So she's going to sit here and do a weekly reading with Mummy before I start my client readings. Yes, don't worry, I'll be awake before I do the readings for my clients. I'm awake now, but can't get my words out. All right, so what should we do for the week ahead? Let's see what's coming up and just do a what does the universe want us to know, really, because sometimes I feel like it's best to leave it in the hands of the universe. Tell us what's coming in. It's the last week in February. Far out, that's gone quick. I mean, we do miss a few days, I suppose, because February's shorter than every other month, but still, it has gone quickly considering January went for 3 months. So that's probably why it feels like it's quicker. But what's coming in for this week? So is February going to finally deliver some of this fast, quick-paced action it's been promising, or these offers that are meant to be coming in? Because so far, nada, zip-zada, on my part anyway. No offers, no communication, no nothing. Just a lot of decline from things I've been working towards. But, you know, I usually think if it's a no, it's because it's not meant to be. So, it means there's something in the works. Something is coming. Something's changing. Something's coming in. So what are those things, and when are they going to shift and move? This is what we want to know. There's a little bit of a big head in the way here. I'm thinking so. Maybe a mini moo head. A little sweetie head in the way. But you know, you don't tell your unit to move because it's so cute. And I'm loving it so much. She's just the best one. So cuddly and loving. And we're just going to have a relaxing day today, Minnie Moo. Just a chilling out day. Been feeling a little bit more creative though. Not in work mode, but in hobby mode. Like, started knitting, started doing some, thinking of doing some sketching again. So maybe it's about like getting just creative juices flowing in general, and then that'll get some other ideas flowing. But I do feel like things are sort of like feeling like they're opening up again. There's that bloody magician card again. So yeah, I feel like things are going to start moving. I'm sorry, Minnie. I'm going to pop in you into your bed, onto Fiocca. Hop into your bed. Good girl, in your bed. Hop in your bed. Good girl, yeah. She looks at me like, but your knee's still there, so why am I hopping in bed? She's a good girl though. All right, so bottom of the deck we have 7 of Pentacles on this side and the Magician. This is sort of like something you've been working on, getting up off the ground is going to come in, because I've also got the Ace of Wands under that card. So I feel like there's an offer that's coming in that's going to start things going. This has been a reoccurring theme with February, saying it's coming in, it's coming in, it's coming in. And I do feel like it's sort of about to, well, if it doesn't kick off this week, it's like, what's been going on? But I've got the 9 of Wands, which means coming to the end of the finish line, and that's sort of like coming to the end of the burdens and things, like the ending before the new beginning sort of thing. And that feels like if you haven't let go of something you meant to let go of, or ended some sort of karmic lesson or person or job or whatever, now's the time to do it, because there is something that's about to kick off and start. And this is the 2 of Wands, saying there's a new opportunity to start a new plan or project. I've also got the Emperor here, so if you've been waiting to hear from your Divine Masculine, it could be him or her. But I feel like it's like there is some sort of like communication coming in that's going to move things forward. Maybe they've been working on their leaving things behind as well, and they've kicked it up a goal. But I've got the Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups. I nearly thought that was the Divine Feminine because they almost look like a pair, those two, even though they're not the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. But the Queen of Wands to me is someone who's got their sort of like creative juices flowing and they're ready to go. Like they're socially ready to get out there and do stuff. The Four of Cups is sort of like being busy and maybe missing the emotional opportunity. Sometimes it can be that you're feeling a bit melancholy or a bit down, but in this respect, I feel like it's like the communication comes in because I've got the swords in the cup. So it's almost like the communication comes in and they offer you something, but don't be too busy to say yes. I feel like if someone offers you the opportunity to go out or do something or go on a date or whatever, just say yes and make the time because it's going to be worth the effort. I've got the Queen of Cups, which is your intuition, and the Devil card here. So don't let your insecurities put you off. And I feel like don't do it as though, oh, they only really want to go out with me because they want to talk to me about this work opportunity or whatever, but they're not interested. They're not even interested in, they're not interested in me in that way, but I think they are. And I think you should just like, don't underestimate yourself is what I feel like that message is. So listen to your intuition on the fact that don't let your head get in the way and give you the self-doubts. Because this opportunity that's coming in or this opportunity that gets presented to you is going to be good. I've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. And the Nine of Pentacles is like money or an opportunity for abundance. The Two of Swords makes you make a decision about where you're going in your future. And it's almost like you have to make it before you know the outcome. So it's like you got to sort of sit there and think, should I or shouldn't I? But it's not like the Two of Pentacles where you're weighing up your options between your family and your money. This is like you've almost got to bite the bullet and make the decision with like not knowing the outcome because you're blindfolded. So it's like go with your gut on the outcome and just say yes if it feels right. Don't say yes if it doesn't. Like if you get a knot in your stomach and you feel sick, don't do it. But if you get butterflies in your stomach, then that's okay. It's just excitement. I've got the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So it might feel like it's some decision you usually wouldn't make. So it might be a job or it might be going on a date with someone you usually wouldn't be attracted to, or it feels a little bit like whatever it is taken a while to come in. So the opportunity's taken a while, the person's taken a while to come back to you, but the decision is something that you usually probably wouldn't go down this route. You might be like it's a wish coming true. So even if it's a job that you want, it might be in a way that you didn't think it was going to turn out, or not quite the job you thought you were going to get. Like it might be someone comes back to you and goes, you went for this role, but we'd like you for this role. Or, yeah, it sort of changed slightly, but jump at it. I've got the Knight of Wands, or the Page of Wands. It's sort of saying it's going to be a good, fun thing to do. And it's going to make you like liven up in some way, or you're going to really enjoy it. Got the Queen of Pentacles, so there's money involved as well. I feel like it's going to be something that's going to set you up financially, make you feel like a little bit more stable. It's also going to take you out of that restricted feeling of feeling trapped or feeling like you can't do stuff, and feeling mentally a little bit like stuck as well. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm going to be doing next. This feels a little bit like it releases all of that. I've also got the Lovers, so I do feel like it's an opportunity that will open you up to a new person, or the old person coming back, but it does feel like they're connected in some way, or at the same time. This is the same freaking reading we've had for bloody the whole of February. It's like there's an opportunity coming in. It's connected to love. It's bloody, yeah, it's like I'm repeating myself. It unburdens you. It stops you feeling trapped. You have to let something go before it happens, or someone has to let something go before this comes in. So I feel like if it's connected to somebody that you've been involved with before, and they were in a relationship, or they were in a job that you didn't want to work with them in, or that, you know, the last job they were in wouldn't have worked out for you guys, or the person they were with was causing the rift between you two or something, that person's moved away, or the blockages is gone, because the Ten of, one second, someone was just being a little bit pushy. Yeah, there's someone that has moved away out of this situation to unburden you. The hard work's over, I feel. Like that Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, I feel like the burden of responsibility, or the Eight of Swords, there's something you've got to clear out of the way before this moves forward. and stop stressing about it. There's some sort of stress that's involved, like you're sort of worried about whether or not you should do it, but it's because of insecurities, not because it's a bad thing. So don't let your insecurities get in your way. It's almost like if that person was in a relationship and you're like, I don't want to go through this merry-go-round of being the third wheel or whatever, go on the date or go on the meeting, the business meeting, and talk to them, because you'll find out that they're not in that relationship anymore, or the person that they were working with that you didn't like working with is gone. Like there's some sort of change happened that's going to move things forward in a positive way for you, because it won't be the same, but you need to say yes to the meeting. I feel like it's like say yes to the meeting and then it moves forward. Because I've got the Nine of Pentacles again. This is like the rich bitch card. It's sort of saying you're going to make money from it and it's going to be financially viable for you. And there's that decision again, the Two of Swords. Then you get to make a decision to go forward with it. And I feel like it's almost like it takes you out of like working on your own. It's like it makes you work with a group. So, or work in an environment of being sort of like back to where you wanted to be. So there's a little bit of risk involved, as in you have to say yes. That's what I feel like. You have to say yes to this project or this person, but it'll be worth the risk. Same old reading for February. Sorry it's repeating, but you know, that's what happens when nothing's happened yet. Anyway, I'm going to do my client readings now. So for those of you waiting on a reading, you might get it today. Let me know if this resonates, and if it doesn't, it might mean that you need to book your own, because sometimes they are just for the collective and you can't force it. Don't make it fit. Bye to all. Bye from me and bye from me and your moose.